the most. I say that again. Some people do the least and expect the most. They're like sponges, soaking up everything they can and looking for more. They're like leeches. They will suck the life out of anything that's wholesome and good. Am I right about it? But on the other hand, some people are givers, servers, and doers. And the best part about these kind of people is that they do not draw much attention to themselves. They're not bothered if their name is not called or for what they do. These kind of people do not ask, what can the church do for me? They ask, what can I do for the church? Oh, what a wonderful spirit. Oh, if we had more people like that in the church, my job as a pastor would be a lot easier. Have you ever made plans to do something good and someone said, you don't need to do that? Perhaps it was to help someone in need. But if you listen to people, you will never do anything good. If I listened to people, I wouldn't be here where I am today. Listen to this poem by Mother Teresa. I like this. It's called Do Good Anyway. People are often unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motive. Be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some false friends and some true enemies. Succeed anyway. If you are honest and frank, people may cheat you. Be honest and frank anyway. What you spend years building, someone could destroy overnight. Build anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, they may be jealous. Be happy anyway. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough. Give the world the best you have anyway. You see, in the final analysis, it's between you and your God. It was never between you and them anyway. Amen. Amen. Let's go to the text for a few minutes. I'm not going to hold you long. Jesus was only a few hours away from his upcoming death on the cross. It was said that after 2 days was the feast of the Passover, that Jewish feast that celebrated the Jews from coming out of Egyptian bondage. And it was called the Feast of Unleavened Bread. And the chief priests and elders had already got together and made plans to put Jesus to death. But they said they're not going to do it on the feast day because it would be an uproar of the people. And being in Bethany in the house of Simon the leper, as he said at meat, there was a dinner there, and there came a woman with an alabaster box of very expensive ointment, and she broke the box open, and she poured it on Jesus' head. And there was some that raised issues about that, and they said, well, why is this waste? That was an expensive ointment. That ointment could have been sold and given to the poor. In other words, in so many words, in our words, he ain't worth all that. I know he's healing the sick. I know he's casting out devils. I know he's doing all these wonderful works, but he's not worth all that. That oil could have been sold and given to the poor. But listen to Jesus' response. And Jesus said, let her alone. Why do you trouble this woman? She wrought a good work on me, because here I am going to the cross. Here I am going to meet my death. And she's doing this great act of kindness. Isn't it wonderful how God, when you are facing a hard time in your life, God will send an angel by with some kind of kindness towards you. You getting ready to go to surgery. You getting ready to go to some dark place in your life. And God sent an angel by to pick you up. God sent an angel by to give you some encouragement, to let you know it's going to be all right. To let them know that I'm with you. If nobody else is there, I'm with you. Jesus was touched by what this woman did. And I would too. If I was facing a hard time like Jesus was facing, and somebody do something kind like that, it would bring tears to my eyes. Jesus said, leave her alone. She did.